Vale.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell.
Esto no parece una
Well, our
tienda.
business is kind of covert, if you know what I mean. It's illegal in Orzammar for me to engage in protected trade, but they look the other way if I share things with my friends. For money.
Me sobran algunas cosas que puedo dar.
Why don't you take a look?
Venenos. Receta para veneno congelador, receta para veneno cuervo. Beso de culebra. A mí me sobra esto y esto. Y este. No. Vale, ya está. No, es una tienda sin más.
All right.
Aquí no se puede entrar. Aquí hay otra, pero creo que tampoco se puede entrar. Vale. En esa no se podía entrar. En esta tampoco. En esta tampoco. En esta tampoco, pero en esta sí. Nada, un cofre. Esto parece el cagadero. Vamos a ver la puerta sospechosa. Piedra maciza, no hay forma visible de abrirla. Tras inspeccionar más detenidamente, ves una pequeña ranura justo del tamaño de un dedo de un pliegue de piedra. Miras para la ranura. No ves nada más que oscuridad. No haces nada. ¿Qué tendré que hacer?
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple.
¿Qué te parece una generosa patada en la boca? Sí, no, en la cara. En la cara, si vuelves a preguntarlo. No, tómate el cico de plata.
Thank you truly, my lord. That's right good of you. It takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? No dwarf would lift a sodding finger. Excuse my language. What takes you out of the diamond quarters, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezhda to fill?
¿Cómo acabaste así?
I'd say it was an accident, try to get some sympathy coin, but you look like you'd rather hear the truth. I was running protection for the Carta when some guardsmen caught me. Duster I was with had coin for a bribe, but I took a stand. Guardsmen broke my sodding kneecaps and had me kneel in dung until the infection set in. Never healed proper.
¿Y nadie les hizo nada?
I don't know where you're from, but in Orzammar, casteless have no lineage, so it's no crime to hurt you. You're born to wear a branded face in Orzammar, and you'll live your life in Dust Town.
¿Qué quiere decir eso de la marca?
Means you don't exist. It tells everyone who sees you not to work with you, not to serve you, and not to care if you're hurt. The Deep Lords burn it into us the day we're born, so no one accidentally oversteps her place.
¿Dónde se puede emborrachar uno por aquí?
If you have that kind of coin, Salroka, you don't want to drink what they've got here. Take yourself up to Tapster's. Long as your face isn't branded, they've got anything you want.
Tengo que
I'll
ir.
just stay out of your way then. Didn't get enough of the architectural beauty of Dust Town? You need old Nadezhda?
Quiero que me hables del
It's
Escorial.
pretty much as you see it. The raw stone where the casteless live. because we're not welcome elsewhere. You're born to wear a branded face in Orzammar, and you'll live your life in Dust Town.
Tengo que irme.
I'll just stay out of your way then.
Vale. No sé si ir al Tragos o directamente a los Juegos. Al Tragos es lo único que falta por visitar. ¿Qué es este de aquí? Bordel.
What are you looking at, stranger?
He conocido a tu hija.
I have no daughter. Could be you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine.
Si no acoges de nuevo a Cerlinda, morirá.
What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it?
Es un niño, no un mestizo, y ella lo quiere.
Look, just tell her... We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
¡Ja! Mi poder de persuasión no tiene parangón. Neblin... Corra.
I trust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you?
Quiero un poco de información sobre la ciudad.
So you come to Tapsters? I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view.
¿Algún lugar especialmente interesante, ya que estoy aquí?
The nobles stay upstairs, except when they're slumming. You'll find the assembly there, the palace, the Shaperate, and plenty of estates. Down from here is just Dust Town or the mines, so my recommendation is avoid. It's not part of the city, just some old tunnels where the castlists build their nest. No one goes there if they can help it. But if you want fun, your best bet is the Proving.
Solo estoy buscando a alguien.
Maybe I can help.
Me han dicho que Organ podría estar aquí.
He should be by the trash barrel. Easy to spot. Everyone gives him a wide berth.
¿Quién coño es Organ? Cliente de tragos, camarera de tragos. Aventurero nervioso.
I don't understand why the room is not open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their faith.
A ver, ¿qué te pasa?
Get away! You'll change like the rest! Monsters hidden in all my friends!
¿De qué estás
They
hablando?
follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass! Take them! I want out! I won't disappear chasing a lie! I won't!
Vale. Mira, ahí se va. Adiós.
Back so soon? The proving is not finished. What happened?
Bartak quiere que demuestre a todos que Harvard es un
That you
estafador.
spoke to him even after our discussion is not reassuring. I assume you still intend to fight in the proving.
Me marcho a la palestra.
May the ancestors guide your arm.
No me dice nada. Cliente de tragos.
What do you
Awesome.
want? Hey, I heard about you. Grey Warden, coming from the surface. Great crisis in the world. People are saying how you've thrown yourself on Harrowmont's wagon train. I figured you'd be the one, you know, who could help me find Branca. But I guess you're just like all the rest.
Debería conocerte a ti esa tal Branca.
Branca's a paragon. Only one smart enough to be
Sé quién es
raised
la
in the
de que
last
inventó el
4
carbón ese que no
generations.
humeaba o algo
She's
así.
a smith. Invented some kind of new coal that burns clean. It's been 2 years since she disappeared down the deep roads, and your boss never gave her a thought. I wonder, what does he think he can get from her now? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her, what she was looking for. Won't tell me spit, though. He looking to take it for himself? A little lost technology of the ancients to throw Balin right out of the picture?
¿De qué estás hablando? ¿Qué
You
tecnología?
are looking for it. Course, that's all anyone cares about. Well, sod off and sod your mother too. I need a bleeding drink. You keep on your errands. Until your boss really commits to looking, you're getting nothing but smoke out of old Ogren. Sod off, Duster.
¿Cómo?
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
Me conocéis que viajo
You
que
don't
rápido
get
deja las
far as
noticias.
the youngest and most outspoken member of the Assembly without keeping an ear to the stone. I heard there was a Grey Warden in town. No offense, but you kind of stand out.
Vuestra opinión sobre las castas despertará gran controversia en el conclave.
Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at tapsters. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the Assembly? I've always liked that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the Assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
Así que tenéis que elegir al próximo rey.
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
¿A quién tenéis que elegir?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
¿Cómo funciona el sistema de castas, por cierto?
Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
Debería marcharme.
As you wish.
Sod off, Duster.
Nada. Bueno, parece que va siendo hora de irse a los juegos. Vale, he estado comprobando cuánto me queda de memoria y me queda un poco, pero yo creo que me puede dar para la misión de los juegos. Así que vamos a la misión de los juegos.
So tell me, was the Tower of Magi everything you thought it would be?
Abominations running rampant? Templars ready to slaughter every mage in sight? Yes, it rather met all my...
Venga. Vale. Fanático de los juegos, fanático de los juegos. Baicier.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
¿De qué estás hablando?
That sounded genuine. If you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything.
¿Para quién quieres que trabaje?
So I take it you weren't sent here to find out if I withdrew from the Proving. In that case, never mind.
Persuader, si me contaras lo que sucede, podría ayudarte.
Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other.
¿Y te están chantajeando? ¿Y temes que vuestro romance se
She's
haga
married to a
público?
prominent Desher's heir. We should have stopped a long time ago, but I love her. Do you know what that's like? Now Balin found out, and I can't even help my cousin for fear he'll tell her husband.
¿Qué pruebas tiene Belen?
They have letters. Love letters Revelka wrote me. If they were made public, she'd be disgraced. Her husband would cast her aside, and I would be lucky to be allowed to die in a duel.
¿Podrías recuperar esas cartas?
I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. Balin's fighter Miaja has the letters. If you make sure she never shows them to anyone, I'll fight for Haremon again. But you need to find them quickly. Registrations close once the first bout starts.
Vale. Vale, recuperar las cartas de amor de Baizin. Se recupera la carta de por Hardware. Esto todavía no. Sí. Barik.
Watch for Piotr Idukan. He's won the squad combat 4 years running. He has 11 decapitations so far. He needs just 3 more for the 1-season record.
Parece que has presenciado muchos juegos, ¿no?
Front row seats at every grand proving since my father took me on his shoulders. Name's Varric. I got a controlling interest in a mine off the old Roostin Tig. But my backers know not to hand me a pick any day there's blood on the stone, if you know what I mean.
Entonces los juegos no son solo un torneo.
Sure. Like King Endrin was just a noble. A proving is a sacred art. Any dispute brought to the proving ground is settled by the ancestors' decision, and no one can protest it. They change from round to round. Sometimes it's bare hands, sometimes weapons, sometimes pairs or squads. It's announced when the fight begins. That's about all the warning anyone gets.
¿Alguna vez has participado?
Me? Are you out of your mind? I'm a miner, not a warrior.
Entonces no juego nada más.
I'm telling you, Piotr will take the prize. You can put gold on it.
O por mí. No hay nadie aquí ya. Fanático de los juegos. Fanático de los juegos. Fanático de los juegos, fanático de los juegos, fanático de los juegos. Me falta otro. ¿No? Falta otro. Maya. Swaggering. Voy a hablar con Maya.
This area is off limits. Combatants only.
¿Y de qué estás amenazando a los guerreros de Hardware?
Is that an accusation? It's illegal to threaten proving fighters outside the ring.
Not helping them keep their dirty secrets, though. That's another story.
Buen argumento, no había pensado así.
One man's blackmail is another man's honesty.
One man's villain is another man's king.
Come on, Luke John. We have a fight to prepare for. You are quickly...
Pero quiero ver las cartas. ¿Puta? No.
You are quickly overstepping your welcome.
Go away. I don't talk to admirers until after the fight.
I'm off.
Cago en...
Guards, remove this intruder.
Necesito un pícaro, Voy a tener que salir solo para coger un pícaro. Ahora vuelvo. Vale, ya he vuelto con Liliana, el único pícaro que tengo. Es que me obligan a utilizar pícaro. ¿Y por qué? Yo no quiero los pícaros de este juego son una mierda, no me hace ni puto caso.
It's done.
Vale.
I shall.
Voy a tener que mejorarla a esta. La tengo que utilizar sí o sí. Tengo que llevar un pícaro por huevos. Parece ser.
The proving's almost starting. I should leave if you haven't found anything.
Tengo tus cartas aquí mismo.
Where did you get those? No, I don't want to know. Just thank you. I can't say what it means to know my Revelka is safe.
Entonces vas a luchar en los
I will
juegos.
be glad to fight for Harriman on the provings. Thank you again, friend.
Bien. Se averigua uno de los representantes de la... Widbon. Esto es fácil, me falta el otro, que no sé dónde cojones estará. El Withon. Este quizás. No, esto es Potri.
Guards, remove this intruder.
¿Y dónde está el Withon?
You are quickly overstepping your welcome.
No, en serio, ¿dónde está? Ah, es el tío de la taberna. Es que el otro tío no me dejaba hablar. Así que ya paso. Vamos a entrar a los juegos.
The proving will begin shortly.
Del
I'm
hambre.
sure you can find a place in the stands. Or were you here to take part in the fight?
Quise luchar con el campeón del señor Harrowworld.
Well, that's a surprise. Never thought the Grey Wardens would take an interest in our king. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed?
Soy Banir de los Guardias
I'll
Grises.
just call you Grey Warden, since those elven names are such a mouthful. We actually
Banir,
have an
tío.
opening in the first round. Are you ready to start?
¿Contra quién voy a pelear?
Looks like Suern's drawn first bout. He was one of the youngest champions ever. Beat his own father at 12 years old. All for the right to earn his battle status 2 years early. Are you ready to start?
Preparado y impaciente.
That's what I like to hear. I will warn you though. This is your last chance to make preparations or meet the competition. Once the fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. All withdrawals are treated as losses and a sign of the ancestors' disfavor. Do you want to start or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are behind the ring.
Aquí esperamos que
Go down
luchar.
to the ring then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paradons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Suern of the Warrior Caste. Many of you remember when Suern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring. Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Balin. Opposing him, in Lord Heramont's name, is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Idukan and our future King Balin.
Por la gloria del señor Harrowmont.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Bien, esto lo voy a quitarlo primero.
Time for more practice. Not bad! Have at you then!
¡Muere!
Might as well leave now to save yourself an embarrassing defeat. Is there any doubt?
The winner is the Grey Warden!
No podéis vencerme.
That was an exciting start, Warden. Swearn is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent?
¿Quién es?
Next, you're up against Miaja and Lukejan. As twins, they've always been allowed to fight as a single person.
Hijos de puta, ¿no?
Warrior caste, but their mother was a smith, so watch out for Miaja's hammer. And don't forget Lukejan. Most fighters do, and end up with a knife in their spine. Are you ready to begin?
Tú indícame el
All right,
camino.
then. I'll see you out there.
Vamos a acabar con esto rápido.
This is a glory proving. Fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round, Heramont's champion takes on the notorious duo. The warrior caste's twin terrors now fighting for Prince Balin, Miaja and Lukejan.
May the stone honor you.
When you fall.
Claro, claro. En el... Que el barro se pague bien cuando te lo haga comer.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
We fight as one!
Vale, a dar por culo.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Well, that was an exciting bout. 2-on-1, and you took them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent?
¿Quién es el
Well, this
siguiente?
bout should be quick and dirty. You'll be fighting Hanashan, one of the legendary Silent Sisters. She's a ferocious fighter, and dedicated enough to cut out her own tongue. Are you ready to begin?
Tú indícame el camino.
All right then, I'll see you out there. This is the glory proving. Fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Heramont's champion has held the field so far. But how will he do against one of the legendary Silent Sisters? We'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanashan, who proved her worth to Paragon Ashtith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue. And to our Prince Balin by fighting in his name.
Se supone que esta utilización voluntaria debe impresionarme. Así que Hassan, empezaremos con esto. Hijo de puta.
All right. Going.
winner is the Grey Warden!
Pero ¿cuántos más me quieres enviar si soy la polla con cebolla?
Paramount will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sister support was a great boost for Balin. Are you ready for your next opponent?
¿Y quién es el siguiente?
This should be a good match. You'll battle Wojek Ivo, master of all weapons, prisoner of none. He makes it a point never to use the same technique twice. Are you ready to begin?
Venga.
All right then, I'll see you out there. This is a
Estoy matando a los
glory
tantos enanos que esto
fought
parece un
under the
circo.
eyes of the Paradons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round is paired combat. Just as Kiatchet fought as King Bloodlik II, defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Master of all weapons, prisoner of none, Wojek Ivo has never won the same way twice. What will he do today, lords and ladies? And will it win the day for Prince Balin?
Yo lucho solo.
Grey Warden, choose your second, for you face Wojek Ivo and Valans.
Escojo a Alistair de los Guardias Grises.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Con Alistair no tenéis ninguna posibilidad. Bueno, ahora nos vamos a quedar todos, pero tranquilos. Ah, no, este no, hijo de puta. Un huevo de defensa. Ay, amigo. Error. A ver, Alistair, tácale en plan...
The winner is the Grey Warden! Wojek Ivo is one of the best this arena has seen, Warden. Paramount picked wisely. Are you ready for your next opponent?
¿Más?
This is the championship round. A full squad-on-squad combat. Piotr Naidukan leads the same team he's taken to victory in over a dozen Deep Roads expeditions. Are you ready to face the final test?
Preparado para hacerme con el título.
May the ancestors choose wisely. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paradons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Only 2 warriors remain. Fighting for his royal cousin Balin, Piotr Naidukan has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Harrowmont, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition's summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You fight well, but your judgment is questionable. The throne will never leave House Naidukan.
Cierra el pico y
Last
pelea.
one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Ah, no tengo Sten. Huyo como una perra. Hostia, a Alistair la están curtiendo el lomo. ¿Tu puta qué haces? Cago en la puta. ¡No! Alistair, hijo de puta. No quería usar ninguna poción, pero me parece a mí que los voy a tener que usar. Primero una de delirio. Venga. No, no, no te escabulles.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Congratulations! You defeated the man Prince Trian himself once called the Horns of my army. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship? Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Heremont.
Que el cónclave escucha a los antepasados y escoja a Harrowmon.
The ancestors speak through you. Congratulations, Warden.
Puta, que no hiciste nada. Muy buena variedad de aterradores, pero es para lo único que sirves. Madre mía. Compañero, que quiere el... ¿Qué es esto?
Coin.
Tear them apart!
Voy a usar esto.
I never liked this part.
Do this quick, shall we?
Now we get our hands dirty.
A ver, Alistair. Te pones tonto.
Look over there!
Hostia, y hay otro por aquí.
Take that!
It's your time to die!
That's a lot of blood.
Volumen de historia de los moldeadores.
When my arm heals, you watch out, Duster.
Not bad for a surfacer.
Un saludo poco
Don't
cortés.
take it personally. Hana-shan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone.
¿Qué son las hermanas de
They're an
silencio?
order of female warriors, founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor.
¿Quién eres?
I am Ferinden. I serve as Hanashan's trainer and translator. As a silent sister, Hanashan cut out her tongue like the ancient paragon Astith the Grey. As you might imagine, she requires my services for more mundane tasks.
¿A quién mandó pollos
The Silent
vosotras?
Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Aidukans.
Deberíais reconsiderar a quien llamáis rey.
Your bravado is meaningless. When a Silent Sister fights, she doesn't do it with words. Perhaps it is time for you to leave. Good luck to you, Grey Warden.
This deal was all their making, Warden. Technically, I haven't done anything wrong. We have no business. Unless you want to make a few coins. Not that I'm suggesting anything. But you're holding the prize now.
Debería acabar con tu negocio.
Yes, well, I'll keep my nose clean until you're long gone. How about that? I'm just a businessman. I merely exploit opportunities. I won't get in your way.
No sé quién eres, pero me caes mal.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action.
Me interesa de qué
Say
trata.
the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won.
¿Qué me voy a contar y
The
qué
younger
sacaré?
houses are interested in unorthodox tactics. Many hire mercenaries to augment traditional strengths. Anything goes is a fair description. We give small payouts, maybe a bonus from time to time, but this isn't about money. It's about skill and the chance to show it.
Volveré más adelante.
I'll be here.
Sí, yo creo que volveré más adelante.
Good fight today. I'm sorry I had to sit it out.
Vale. Ahora se supone que ya podemos hablar con el colega. Como le llamo yo. Sigue habiendo los mismos, ¿no? Este. Vale, pues tenemos que ir a la taberna. Tenemos que hablar con el compañero este. Con el de Haramont.
I imagine you have already composed a suitable ballad to commemorate the events at Redcliffe, Leliana.
Why would I do such a thing?
You have taken up your instruments once again, have you not? So to speak.
A ver. No, este era Goren. Pues no sé dónde está el Godwin. No lo he encontrado. Igual estaba en la otra sala. Como no fuimos.
Atrasvala, champion. I hear your performance in the proving was nothing short of amazing.
¿Por qué se oye como si estuviera...?
There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies
Yeah, right.
lie. If you're ready, Lord Haramont will see you now.
Excelente, indícame el camino.
His lordship is looking forward to meeting you.
A ver si no se me corta ahora la grabación. Espero que no. Bueno, de todas maneras voy a guardar por si acaso. Que hasta aquí lo hemos llevado bien. A ver qué nos cuenta.
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials. I am Lord Pyrell Harrowmont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Endrin's throne.
¿Por qué os preferiría Endrin antes que su propio hijo?
You may not know the story, but Balin is actually the youngest of three. Endrin's eldest, Trian, was murdered in the Deep Roads not a year ago. His middle son was found standing over the body and was exiled. But I've always found it suspicious that Balin knew just where to look. Endrin loved his sons too much to voice such suspicions. But he knew Balin's only interest in ruling was to further his own power.
Los hombres de Belen dicen que fuiste tú, que fuisteis vos quien plantó las semillas de las sospechas.
Balin resents me because I did not believe his setup. I wanted a full investigation, a trial, not this knee-jerk reaction. It speaks poorly of Balin that Endrin himself was the first to think that he should not be trusted.
¿Creéis que seréis un rey mejor que Belen?
I have never sought the throne. My role was to serve Endrin, first as his advisor, then as an elected Desher in the Assembly. A Harrowmont has never been king, and I always assumed Trian would rule after his father. But both Endrin and my colleagues have asked me to step up, and I will not back down when Orzammar needs me.
Decid de una vez lo que necesitéis que haga para que os pedís del trono. ¿Por qué tiene tanto poder el conclave?
The Assembly represents the voices of the wisest, most noble families. While we need a single king to preside over important functions and lead us in battle, the Assembly better represents all in Orzammar.
Decid de una vez lo que necesitéis que haga para apoderaros del trono.
Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king. And right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs?
De verdad es que no. Nope.
The Assembly receives pleas every day from the common folk, begging that something be done about her. So far, no one has managed. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but casteless and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city.
Me encargaré de Jarvia y prepárate para ayudarme con la ruina.
Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly sends your troops. Look for Jarvia in Dust Town. Do whatever it takes to see that justice is served.
Vale. Tengo que ir al Escorial y ir a la puerta esa misteriosa, me parece a mí.
Yes.
Voy a guardar en cuanto entre en el Escorial por si acaso. Voy a empezar a guardar cada poco. Porque esto de tener una memoria limitada es una putada. Es verdad que tenía ratas.
I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
Traigo un...
Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found. You're the best wrangler I've ever... A trust Vala, my nug-wrangling friend.
Vale. Oh, otro nug. Amigo,
you're the best wrangler I've ever seen, but there's more out there.
¿Qué cuánto se ve? Ahí hay un nug fijo. Tener los oídos atentos. Ah, aquí hay otro. Jojo. Fanáticos Belén, fanáticos, hijos de puta. Dejadme en paz, ¿por qué todos me atacáis a mí? Cago en la puta. ¡Hala! Pedazo como Morrigan, por Dios. Me van a matar. Muerto. Es que lo sabía yo.
I shall do it.
Be careful! Oh!
I see.
Vale. Hostia puta.
I want that! I can't go like this! I'll try to be merciful! I want it! I can't go on like this!
I shall do it.
I need healing soon! Too easy! I'm hurt! I need help!
So be it.
Madre mía. Se nos está cepillando a todos Morrigan sola,
Oh, I see. I bested them even
I
one
think a
hour.
boulder dropped on me there.
I see.
That amazing.
Very well.
Vale. A ver qué nos encontramos en los barrios estos. Es que ¿por qué tienen tanto agro por mí? A ver, guardar. Vete tú delante, sigue yendo tú delante. Ah, este es el emporio.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say?
Tu padre quiere que volváis a casa los
Both
dos.
of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. But maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. Oh, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
Eso espero. Creo que había algo que hacer. No puedo abrirla con esta. No. Y si no miro por la cerradura, ¿cuál era el otro? No hacer nada. Vale, te marchas.
Hey there, stranger. 6 bits for a tumble. 2 silvers if you all want to go at once.
¿Sabes dónde puedo encontrar la base de Javira?
It's everywhere. That's the problem. There's nowhere she can't see you.
No, mira, ya que te tenemos aquí... A ver, para estas mierdas. Para estas mierdas quiero yo... Quiero yo que me abras las cosas. Creo que había que hacer algo por esta casa. No sé qué me suena. No. Nada. Ni por aquí. No sé, no sé.
Hey there, stranger. 6 bits for a tumble. 2 silvers if you all want to go at once. I weren't talking to you. Hear me? We weren't...
No. Voy a ver, mi amiga.
Didn't get enough of the architectural beauty of Dusttown?
¿Conocéis a la enana
No,
llamada?
I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her.
¿Dónde podría
Won't
encontrarla?
be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them, so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there.
¿Dónde puedo encontrar uno de esos símbolos?
Can't help you there, Salrocca. The Carta members keep them real tight. But that's worth something, right? Maybe just a little...
Toma 5
I'll
monedas.
think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Vale, misión actualizada. Te has encontrado por Escorial. Sus puertas están escondidas y necesitas un símbolo especial de hueso para abrirlas. Consigue uno de esos símbolos y utilízalo para entrar en el escondrijo de Aveira. ¿Dónde lo puedo encontrar?
I don't know anything. Leave me alone.
Quizá en este.
You're back. You got more business for me?
¿Qué sabes sobre hija mía?
Enough to know she don't fancy strangers asking questions.
¿Por qué le tienen tanto miedo a Javira?
Her base goes everywhere in Orzammar. You cross her or even talk bad, your bones end up in the lava.
¿Sabrías más si las preguntas vienen acompañadas de plata?
Could be, if 30 silver came my way, I might know a bit.
Toma tus 20 y si me gusta la información puede que haya más.
Fine. Only Jarvia's men knew all the entrances to her base. But I tell you, I've watched them. They go up to what look like bare walls and poof, gone. Like there's a secret door. There's one just across the way. Watch long enough and you'll see. Now you owe me 30 silver. You sodding liar, get out! I hope Jarvia guts you.
Lo siento, pero...
Going.
He perdido 2 de cobre, ¿en serio? Debe ser. A ver... las puertas están escondidas, por lo que se ha ido buscando a esos hombres en Escorial y la manera que tienen de entrar. Sigo sin ver dónde está.
Well, look what we
mira.
have here.
Jarvia said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations. You found it.
No.
Vale, hay que matarlos, ¿no? Matón, 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 matón. Líder. Madre mía, si ya se están cargando a Alistair. ¿Debería poner la armadura de templario? Esa es mi pregunta. Mierda. Mierda. Necesito pita.
Don't kill me! Sorry ancestors! What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all!
Dime cómo dar con Jarvia y te sumarás a ellos.
The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the third house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Well, will you let me go now? Really? Oh, thank
Ahí
you.
te dejo ir.
You're a good person. How do they say it? The ancestors have shown their favor. Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you también. Uf, aunque me ha costado la vida, ¿eh? Creo que de momento lo vamos a dejar aquí. Voy a ir a cambiar a Sten por esta. Porque es que si no me zurcen. Me zurcen, no me curten. Me curten el lomo. Y hay una cosa con la que no estoy contento. Que es el casco. El casco de este. Claro, a este le da 10 de salud. Pero 2 de constitución más 10 de resistencia mental más 10 de resistencia física ya es mucha resistencia física. Incluso este sería mejor, la verdad. Este tiene más armadura, más 5 de voluntad, resistencia a los hechizos, más 40% de resistencia mental. Es que este regenera vigor a combate, que no es moco de pavo. Que por eso Alistair está también. Así que voy a buscar a Sten y nos vemos en el próximo capítulo. Así que nada, hasta la próxima. Chao.